Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation, as to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's offering a wry smile there.
Ruben Neves. Douglas Costa. Now Cruyff. Messi. Turns and goes back. And a chance! Decent enough try. Kane. Now it's Bellingham. And it's Bellingham. Great vision. Now that's well seen too. Just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing...
Pressing. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, that's neat. Piqué. Beckham, over to the left. Can he get on the end of this? Messi. Ruben Neves. And it's Douglas Costa. And this is Van Nistelrooy! And the first 45 minutes are up. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. The midway point of the game.
Arsenal really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And the game has already resumed here.
Arsenal clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And it's Kane. Kimmich. It's Vinicius Junior. Nicely weighted ball. Mbappe gets into some space. They continue each to cancel the other out. Showing great feet there. Cruyff has a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this.
The attendance for this match was
Just the wrong
60,810.
outcome.
Cruyff has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Beckham standing over it. Beckham plays it short. Douglas Costa shapes the shoot! And now they can spring out of defence. Kimmich. And still we await the first breakthrough. Mohamed Salah could try cutting inside here. And it's Bellingham. Now it's Cruyff. It's a promising position. Looking for options for movement. Douglas Costa. Douglas Costa!
Douglas Costa really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 6, Douglas
Now
Costa.
the manager can make a change
Coming
for
on
the
the
first time in the
field
game
is
here.
Yeah, they're
number
looking for some
21,
imagination, and his job's
Ribery.
going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Pinches it off him. PK. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Cafu. Cross from Cafu. He rises! Harmlessly behind.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 17,
So,
Messi.
time for changes
Coming
on
to
both
replace
sides,
him
actually.
is number 14, David Villa. Substitution.
De Ligt. Ruben Dias.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
And it's Messi. He's in space and looking for options. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
I think we might be done
Substitution
here,
in
Peter.
progress.
I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Ruben Neves. Kane. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Ruben Neves gets rid without sophistication.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 9, Van Nistelrooy. Coming on the field is number 24,
nice touch.
Van Basten.
Mohamed Salah.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Shot a goal! And he's quick to get it clear again. Into stoppage time, and it is still goalless. And here's Mohamed Salah. David Villa. Cruyff. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attack.
Nothing more frightening for a defender when he's freeing a wry smile there.
Ruben Neves. Douglas Costa. Now Cruyff. Messi. Turns and goes back. And a chance! Decent enough try. Kane. Now it's Bellingham. And it's Bellingham. Great vision. Now that's well seen too. And it's Bellingham. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. The action has already started. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Costa Curta kept his eye on it and he's there. Ruben Neves making another milestone appearance here. It is game number 400, Jim Beglin.
Well, this couldn't have happened to a better player, Peter. I say big congratulations to him, someone who's told me on many occasions that his greatest motivation to keep playing is the love of the game. That's what it's all about.
Now it's Yamal. He's shifting through the gears here. Messi. And it's Douglas Costa. Douglas Costa, good strong midfield running here.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching it.
Chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Showing good feet. Now it's Cruyff. Swings it across. Van Dijk clears it away. Ruben Neves. And he's had a hit! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Kimmich. Good running, strong and purple. And this is Messi. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Musiala. Mbappe! Goal! Corinthians! Corinthians take the lead!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
But there's the shot! He scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Real chance! Kimmich. Mbappe. Played out towards the right wing. And it's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And he's managed to get free. Yamal's cross.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Messi. And it's Cruyff.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here. But there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Cruyff wriggles his way through, and this is Messi. Backward it goes, looking for options for movement. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, just skips past his man. An uncompromising challenge, and that has been clubbed away. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them
The
to
attendance
press
for this match
as high as they
is
can and get in the right position
60,332.
to do that collectively.
Bellingham.
Such good technique.
Musiala goes for a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up
The goal
by
for
3!
Corinthians
They have their
after
boots on the
64
throats
minutes
of their
is
foes.
Number 42.
Just so calm under pressure. And he
Substitution
managed-
for Arsenal.
Good effort from
Number
distance.
6, Douglas Costa. Coming on to replace him is number 21, Ribery.
And it's Bellingham. Musiala. That's a nicely weighted pass. He's having a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he should have made it 4.
Bellingham clearly can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself up perfectly.
Substitutions taking place.
And now they can spring out of defence. Arsenal still have the cards to affect this game. And here's Mohamed Salah. Good ball, good take. Shoots! Goal! Just cruising! They are cruising!
Corinthians.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter. An even better pass. It's beautifully
Number
played.
18, Johan Cruyff.
And it didn't take him
Number
long.
17,
Just sitting on the bench and
Messi.
waiting moments ago,
Coming on the field,
already he has
number
scored.
24,
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Number 14, David
He
Villa.
takes a shot! And it's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Corinthians are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
6
And things are
minutes
much
have been
healthier in their
indicated.
favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Mohamed Salah. Works it forward, over to the left. Oh, good take in a good area. Decent chance! Really well taken goal. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing.
Number 20.
And that is as far as it goes. Arsenal cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off.
Hello, everybody, and
After all
please
of that,
join
Jim,
me in
what do you
wishing-
think? Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave, which envelops the team. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Now it's Messi. Good work on the right flank here. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. You've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Nice looking ball. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
It's a really well-measured ball. Threads one in. Messi gets into some space. Incoming to... climbs up big! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Douglas Costa. Now it's Cruyff. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Cruyff. Oh, that's a dangerous ball. And Van Nistelrooy! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
It's an old saying, but it's still as true as ever. The first yard's in the head, and look at the way he was so quick off the mark there.
They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
Number 42.
Just so calm under... If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Now it's Messi. Arsenal are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Oh, looks a smashing ball. Oh, there's a probing ball, and it's Messi. Messi, good purposeful running this. And the finish! And yes, it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. What a moment of brilliance, control and perfect accuracy.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
David Beckham.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Neymar running with the ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Just the keeper to pick Neymar! All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Arsenal really could have done without this. Iker Casillas somehow saves it. And this is Neymar.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Neymar. This looks promising. Oh, he's burst through. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Leicester did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Messi. Messi! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Arsenal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
A case now of complete control. There's the whistle for half-time. But I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they want to keep things that way.
Arsenal 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. And we are already promptly back underway. Ruben Neves. Beckham. That has been slung wide. Bullish header! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop. Beckham, very much a man of this moment. Douglas Costa. And this is Messi. Can he get on the end of this? And Cruyff! He's kept it out just.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he gets rid in a hurry. Turkey are looking to go forward now. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Neymar.
The attendance
Beckham
for this match was
demonstrating his defensive quality there.
61,052.
And he is going into that little black book. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Rodri. Now it's Hazard. He's found a way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's been cut out. Well played. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 6, Douglas Costa. Coming on to replace him is number 21, Ribery.
Arsenal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And he's found a way past. Neymar. Now it's Messi. Turkey needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
That's a nicely shaped ball. White. Front-footed pressing going on here. He's shifting through the gears here. Ribery tries to play it through. Takes a shot! They've and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Arsenal are having a ball here.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Neymar. He's a sharp little ball here. Spread it left. Across. That has been knocked clear. This is
minute has been indicated.
That is a great pick out. Cannavaro. White. Looking for the run. Mbappe. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other... Good work on the right flank here. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. You've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Nice looking ball. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for... If you're just joining us, we are... Messi, good purposeful running this. Oh, and the finish! And yes, it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. What a moment of brilliance. Control. So bring it on. Hike, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once. And the shot! Well, that was very necessary. And it's Ruben Neves. Now it's Cruyff. And Beckham! Oh, that's a waste. That's a cute ball. Short changes him with that pass.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram.
Goes for a shot! Victoria! Goal!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So, a breakthrough all... Tries a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Pedri threads one in.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And he's there to retrieve it. Vinicius Junior. Casillas claims comfortably. Messi.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Good ball, good take. And this is Beckham. Beckham! Oh, another save.
Beckham really can't believe it. Foiled by the keeper again.
Beckham standing over it. They've played it short. Douglas Costa is onto it. Shoots! He's got to be quick to recover this. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. And he thumps it clear. Beckham. And here's Van Nistelrooy. He's had a shot! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Arsenal really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
And it's Sané. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Messi. That's a good run down the left. Now it's Cruyff. Douglas Costa. Tries to play it through. Beckham.
Arsenal truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Lovely feet. And Messi! Oh, taken with style. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they want another.
42 minutes.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, what a hit, Peter. And there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Lionel Messi.
And that is it. And he's decided to
2
go
minutes
for
has
it.
been indicated.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Don't you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Arsenal really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Arsenal have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, well played. Here comes the corner. Cleared away. Sané going face-to-face with his great rival. João Palhinha. And it's Kukçu. Cafu did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's having a shot! Victoria, goal! And again they hit the front.
The goal scorer for Victoria.
The movement
After
so
64
precise,
minutes
the
is
finish sumptuous.
number 20.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences
Number
apart,
6,
and it's difficult to
Douglas
find an
Costa.
answer to it when it's
Coming
applied
on to
like that.
replace him is number 21.
So we have a
Ribery.
breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Gonzalo Ramos. The ball has bounced loose now. Now it's Kökçü. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Cruyff. Beckham. Now there's a fine ball. He's in a great position here. It's a good ball out wide, and he's gone backward here.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And here's Messi. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 18, Johan Cruyff. Coming on the field is number 24, Van Basten. Substitution in progress.
There they go, hunting again.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
Number 7, Ruben Neves. Coming on to replace him is number 10, Rijkaard.
Arsenal are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Eze! Eze! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Taking place.
Vittoria making another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Cafu.
There will be 5
Well seen,
minutes added
saw that
time.
coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Knocks it into space. Good played through for the wide man. Cafu. Van Nistelrooy. 5 minutes to add. And this is Van Nistelrooy. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And time is up. Arsenal perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. How would you sum up what we've
Security
witnessed,
staff
Jim?
for each block.
Arsenal
Please
absolutely
report to the
shocking
staff
here.
room immediately.
Shockingly porous down the middle, which was painfully exploited, and that's left plenty for the manager to think about. A painful reminder of where standards really need to be.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.